What's up, Libra? Welcome to your reading. My name's Lindsay, and today I'm bringing you your July monthly overview. All right, what we're going to do here is look at your energy going into July, the three main energies of July, and your energy leaving the month. Okay, we're going to probably see some romance in here because I tend to do romance readings. But even if we don't, I'm going to pull some romance angels just to get clarity on that. We'll pull some moonology to see kind of more in depth here, maybe the cycles that are happening. And then I will finish off by pulling you guys some advice for the month, okay? And each individual kind of, it'll go by each individual card here. So let's get started. Just keep in mind, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everybody. This is meant for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North, and South Node. You can check my description box if you'd like to see my upload schedule. There we go. Okay, I'm excited. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Okay. You stressing. You're stressing here, Libra. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. You're moving into July as the Knight of Pentacles. A steady, slow-moving energy here. So I think that what's stressing you out is that things are moving slow. It could be finances. Even though you're on a steady course here, it's like the money may not be coming in as you'd like. So I feel like you've been working really hard, and I feel like you're just kind of exhausted. I feel like you're kind of tired, and it's just getting you. You're just like, oh, I'm just tired. I'm exhausted. Like, ugh. Like, I don't feel like anxiety crying here. I'm feeling like just overworked energy, especially with this Eight of Pentacles reverse. You're just tired, and I feel like you're just doing a lot of work, and things aren't making the progress that you'd like to see necessarily. But yeah, so moving into July though with a strong work ethic, maybe like a good job, or you're working at a good job or a job that's good for you. All right, let's look at your three main energies. Four of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Queen of Wands. Everything's been upright so far, which I'm actually kind of liking. So financially, with this Four of Pentacles, this is the first energy you're going to come to. This is about you, and it goes back to this Knight of Pentacles as well. Working really hard on your money, being very money focused, not wanting to lose what you've worked so hard for. Kind of, I'm feeling self-control with this, so trying to be very, I would say, particular in what you spend money on. You know, wanting to save, wanting to be very financially secure. We have the Four of Swords in the reverse and the Queen of Cups. Also a good pairing to see here. I feel like in terms of finances, you've learned your lessons with how overspending goes. I feel like when you know that the fact that like when you're spending a lot, it's stressing you out a lot. So I feel like in terms of finances, you have learned to nurture that a little bit more. You've learned to care about where you put your money. And so, you may be trying, maybe you've already kind of spent a little too much, and you're like, okay, time for self-control now. Time to not give too much anymore. Time to nurture and heal my finances, right? My bank account, it needs a little more love. In terms of relationships here, you may kind of be a little guarded. You may have, you're wanting to, you're trying to care for yourself here. I feel like maybe with another person, another individual, you've kind of learned your lessons with them. You kind of healed from your pain, from your past, and, you've healed yourself. And so I feel like I don't want to say a guard, but you're taking a logical standpoint when it comes to relationships and, love connections. You're like, okay, well, I need to see X, Y, and Z before I do X, Y, and Z. You're just thinking very logically about it because you really care about what's happening here. And I feel like you've finally gotten to a really good space with yourself that you're just like, you know what, like, and it doesn't come from a place of pain. I feel like you're good now, and you're just looking out for yourself. Okay, so this Nine of Wands, this is about determination. So we have the Four of Pentacles again. So we have Judgment and the Four of Pentacles, but in the reverse this time. Okay, again, with the determination card, or with the Nine of Wands, I'm sorry. What I'm feeling here is that you definitely are guarded when it comes to other people a little bit here. Let me see. What else am I feeling? Again, I'm feeling financially you may have made some poor choices or spent too much, or You know, maybe you're just like, ugh, like I shouldn't have bought that. I didn't need that. So that's for some of you. For others of you, I feel like you're accepting the choices that you've made. You're taking responsibility almost for the stress that you're under. You're taking responsibility and accepting the way that things are and forgiving yourself for making choices that you may not be proud of. That goes for anything, okay? That doesn't have to be just finances. That can be with anything. You're taking responsibility here and you're like, you know what? I put myself in this place that I'm at, and I need to, you know, accept that, forgive myself, and move forward. Because judgment here, remember, it's about making the call. It's that judgment call. It's evaluating everything and all the decisions that you've made up to this point, and all the things that you've learned, and all the choices that you made that you may not have been so proud of. You're looking at all of that, and you're making a choice to move forward. So again, I feel like you're very close to some success here with this 9 of Wands. You know, we have the 9 and then the 10, so you're close to a completion here. And so I feel like this is like the next step that you're taking in the month of July. It's like you've reached some point of acceptance with the way that things are. So take that as it resonates. I know that may be kind of vague. All right, then we have the Queen of Wands here. This is a lot of fire here, a lot of passionate energy, and a lot of grounded, stable energy coming through here. So you could be dealing with earth signs or fire signs a lot, but at the same time, July, we're transitioning into Leo energy here, so you may be feeling that fire, right? That fire energy, especially if you have Leo in your chart. So Libra, what I'm feeling here with this Queen of Wands is I feel like you've definitely grown. This Queen of Wands is speaking growth to me. This is the card of creativity, but it's speaking a lot of growth to me with that sunflower. It's like that she's holding on to. She's like nurturing it. She's looking at it. She's proud of what she's got. So I feel like that's you. I feel like you're very proud of what you've got. Also, you could be experiencing some time with someone like this who is a very strong, powerful feminine energy in your life. You could be friends with this person. It could be a mother figure. But either way, I feel like you've regained, or you've grown a lot and regained some of that creative energy where you're wanting to take on new things. And this could be your energy as well with this King of Swords, right? Because you are an air sign. I feel that you are... Again, I feel like you have gained a lot of stability, but it's like there's something missing. And I think that, you know, maybe it's if you're the feminine, maybe you're missing a masculine energy here. If you're masculine, maybe you're missing a feminine energy. Doesn't have to be love. Again, this is just general. But I do feel that, like, you have attained, like, some solid ground in your life. And if things are unstable or insecure at any place, I feel like you're being very honest with yourself. I feel like you're being very fair to yourself. You're doing things to balance things out, right? That Libra energy, you're trying to balance the scales here. So whatever in your life is, you know, feeling unbalanced or feeling a little unstable or insecure. Again, this may not be anything big either. This could be just like small little things. But I feel like you're looking at it and you're coming from not only a very creative approach, but coming from a logical approach, right? Like we were saying earlier, you're doing things very logically. Like, what's the best way to approach the situation? How do I either, and not even like get myself out of this, like you've gotten yourself into something bad, but it's like, what's the best approach to moving forward? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you're doing things the right way, like a very fair way. And, you know, maybe it's dealing with a feminine energy here, like someone that's your friend. Maybe somebody's wanting to go on some adventure, right? Since it's wands and wands, like maybe they're wanting to go on some adventure and you're unsure about it. And you're like, you know what I'm saying? You're like, I don't know, like, what's the logistics here? So that could be another thing here. So let me look at these all together really quick, and then we'll look at the exiting energy. Okay, so all together here, something in my eye. I am feeling like you could be, maybe you're feeling guarded against an energy here, or you're trying to protect your energy, from other people. Like not again, it's not like huge deals here. I'm not feeling like, oh my god, you should be scared, like nothing like that. It's more or less you're just like doing you. I feel like you're very like, let me focus on me this month almost, because you're like with the finances and then with like some goals maybe that you've set for yourself. I just feel like you're kind of doing you. Okay, let's look at your energy leaving the month. So we have Queen of Cups reversed, Five of Cups reversed, and the Five of Swords reversed. So leaving the month of July, you may be feeling a little emotionally, I don't want to say like you're just like drained, emotionally drained. Okay, so you may be dealing with some conflicting emotions here, maybe a little sadness. But whatever it is here, or if this could also be another energy. It's a very sensitive and oversensitive energy. Whatever it is, you are, I mean, both of these in the reverse, you're moving on. You're letting go. You're like, I'm tired. I'm good. You're very determined to let whatever issue you're having here go. And you're going to do whatever, again, like a logical approach to the situation. I feel like you're going to do whatever you can to let go of that. So, yeah, definitely. I really just feel like you are very determined here. Whatever has affected you in a negative emotional way and given you some mental conflict here, you're able to move on. You're able to let go. I just feel like it's almost like what I'm getting here is that, because we have the Queen of Cups twice, right? We have the Four of Pentacles twice as well. But I feel that, you know, where you maybe were protecting your energy here and looking at things in an emotional way, it's like something that does affect you emotionally, but then you come at it with a logical approach. Again, it's like, no, I'm going to do things in a logical way. So looking at the back of the deck here, you may be getting some communication. We have the back of this clarifying tarot deck, getting some communication that allows you to move on, possibly from a toxic situation or something that's really hard for you to let go of, or someone. And then with the back of this deck, we have another page here, and then the Six of Swords in the reverse this time. So it's just like you're getting communication on an issue that you were not able to resolve because someone's coming to apologize to you. And look at this, the Devil in the reverse this time. You're able to finally free yourself, right? This is a really cool combination of things because it's like you get communication on an unresolved issue and because someone was doing something they shouldn't have been doing. And you're finally able, or this person's apologizing and you forgive them, you're able to move on and release yourself. And then in this deck, it's like you're getting the communication, right? And these are both about communication. Somebody's keeping an eye on here, an eye on you, but it's good news coming in. It's that forgiveness energy coming in. Or somebody's got like a guilty conscience essentially, and then you are able to move on, right? Six of Swords reversed, and then in the upright, you're able to finally move on from that, and that Devil energy and the upright here. I love the synchronicities here for you, Libra. Again, I really feel like this is you moving on from this energy. You're like, no, I'm good. Like, and this was somebody that maybe was manipulative, made you feel very insecure possibly, or this person was insecure and, you know, that kind of affected the relationship here. There wasn't a good outcome with this person, I don't think, or this situation here. There was a lot of doubt, a lot of low vibrational energy. This person could have been very dishonest and very distrustful. Could have betrayed you as well, and it's like you're now trying to break free from that. You're finding the clarity that you needed to be able to let go of this energy. They could have been a very passionate person, right? Like that fire sign energy. So that's obviously a possibility here. Then we have the Two of Pentacles with the Moon energy, and I just feel like you were kind of going back and forth here, doing a lot of thinking. There was a lot of secrecy here, a lot of stuff that was hidden from you. A lot of overwhelming energy as well, but it's like you have to rebalance, and you're needing to rebalance, and I can see that through this month. You're trying to balance your emotions and your logic a lot, and you know, and there's a lot of things that are hidden from you at this time that will become clear. So this energy here, this is what's clearing up, is that secrecy or the overwhelming, like I don't know what my options are deceiving. I have a choice to make, right? And then it leads you to this new beginning. You have a choice here for a new beginning, or an opportunity to go down a new path, take a new adventure, something of that nature in the month of July, or it will lead you to that. All right, let's look at your romance angels. Actually, we're going to wait. We're going to do your Moonology first while we have this laid out. All right, let's look at this Knight of Pentacles, please, for Libra. The energy is gaining momentum. Okay, so yeah, something in your life is gaining momentum. Let's get one more for that, please. So I feel that you're, again, it's like that slow, steady walk that you're taking. Again, with your finances, could be, again, with another individual. Maybe things aren't working out as quickly as you would like. And so you're kind of slow walking at the month of July, or as you enter the month of July. It's gaining momentum, and you're starting to kind of get worried here about whether or not it's worth it, about whether or not this person may be dedicated to you. Again, going back to finances, about whether or not this job may actually produce what you're hoping. What do you need to release? So you might need to let go of your trust issues, or anything that's worrying you here, or figure out why it's worrying you. Like what would, because when you hold on to that stress and that anxiety, that really doesn't do anything for you. You know, that doesn't change the outcome that's going to happen. So it's just like, you need to find a way to come to a comfortable place with no matter what happens, and just kind of get in the flow of things here. You really need to have trust in and have faith in the process here. Expect powerful change. Coming out with this Four of Pentacles. So again, whatever you may be, whatever you may have a guard up against, yeah, expect powerful change, surrender to the divine. So then we have the end of a tough cycle approaches. So yeah, whatever you may have kind of a guard up to, may have healed from, gone through a process with here, you really, you really just have to surrender here. Because a lot of things are going to be changing. So if you are dealing with a partnership here with someone, and you are kind of like, I don't know, like I've gotten myself to a really good place, I finally healed, like I'm doing really good, I'm very determined to achieve a lot of things for myself, you know what, that's awesome. But you have to surrender to this process, and you just have, you know, if this person is in your life at this point, it might be for a reason. So, you know, and I'm not saying like immediately let your guard down, but I feel that you may be guided to, with that Judgment card, you may be divinely guided to start to let down your guard to this person. If I could hold on to the cards, that would be great. So what Spirit is trying to say here with this, with these cards in this pile, is that you can expect to see this person change for the better, or your financial situation change for the better, okay? So just have a little more faith if you can. If you're stressing, that's what I'm saying. Not saying you don't have faith at all. Just if you are feeling yourself in those moments of doubt here, that's the strongest time where, yeah, look at that. Luck is on your side, okay? So stop worrying, girl, or boy, or in between, stop worrying. Because things are working out in your favor here, right? Let's get, woohoo. That was a yes. Oh. Okay. Let's get one more here for this Nine of Wands. But yeah, so a completion is coming here. The cycle that you're dealing with is ending in the month of July. You will be able to, I mean, it may not be quite done, but it will come. It's, yeah, a time for healing. That energy is closing, okay? It's in the process of closing. Whatever is kind of stressing you out here. So whether it goes for money and finances and your stability in life, or whether it's your emotional state and in terms of partnerships with other people. So yeah, I'm feeling that in a couple different ways. This Judgment could be a call to let go and to let your guard down. But it could also be your acceptance of the way that things have gone. It could be both, right? It could be all of that. An acceptance of, you know, the choices that you've made. And if you've chosen to remain in a situation with somebody, you're just like, you know what? I love that this comes out. We have believe in the impossible, Libra. So if that's the case, if you're choosing to remain in some partnership with somebody, if it's not even a partnership yet, if you're just choosing to stick it out and kind of let your guard down to this person, you're accepting the fact that you've made the choice to remain in a situation that may not work out in your favor. And Spirit is saying believe in the impossible, believe in the fact that this could actually work out for you. And that could go for money as well. All right, let's look at this Queen of Wands energy, please. You're going to get a good amount of communication here. Have faith in your dreams. Yeah, so whatever it is that inspires you, the things that make you happy, the things that give you joy, that you see yourself doing, right? Because that Queen of Wands is about your vision. You know, not only your creative spark and the things that excite you, but it is about your vision into the future. Where do you see yourself in the years to come? Have faith in that. Have faith if this is about a person, this is about a job, have faith that that will work out. Have faith that what you dream about, the things that make you happy will come into a fruition for you, right? Manifest that. Don't be afraid. Let's get one more for this Queen of Wands. It's two, but we have nothing is yet set in stone, and work through your fears. I'll take work through your fears. Yeah, so again, whatever is causing your anxiety here, you have to learn to let go. You have to learn to be in the flow of things. And I'm not saying it's easier. It's a lot easier said, right? It's a lot easier said than done. But that's gonna benefit you for the rest of your life. Learning to be impartial, learning to flow, not needing to control things, not needing to control exactly the way that things go. Okay, so Queen of Cups in the reverse, we're getting adjustments are required. So again, if you are dealing with some emotional or some unfulfilled emotions or some sad energy here, it's because things are adjusting. So just take note of that. Let's see, let's get one more for this Queen of Cups, please. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Yeah, so as things are adjusting, you need to balance your emotions here, okay? A new start is coming is your overall energy. Like I said, with that Fool coming out, a new start is coming. There's a new beginning. There's an opportunity here for something really exciting, okay? And Spirit is saying, listen, at the end of the month, as you're leaving the month, you may experience some of these overwhelming emotions. You may experience, you know, things happening that you weren't expecting. I'm not saying straight up tower moments, but it's going to feel like, you know, unexpected maybe. And you're just being asked to let go, move on. It's going to be okay. Everything is working out. You need to balance yourself. You need to say, all right, what do I need to do to work things out for myself in a better way here? All right, now let's look at your romance angels. For the month of July, what can Libra expect for their romantic life? In the pre-shuffle, I did get the soulmate card. All right, so first out we have separation. You could be experiencing a separation from your soulmate. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Then we have new love and attraction. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, so you may be kind of vibing with somebody new here. If that's not the case, you may be experiencing a newness in a connection. You're attracting or manifesting. We have healing family issues and heart-to-heart conversations. So I feel that you are, again, it's like those things, this Four of Swords energy, I feel like you are kind of healing, or the person that you are connecting with is healing from some of those things, and that may be why you're in separation. So during that time, you may just kind of be like exploring new opportunities, seeing what's out there. But again, I feel like you are... Yeah, so we have very soon, this could be the one, and give your relationship a chance. And that's where I'm going to stop. But I do feel that you're going to be having a conversation here with someone that you're in separation with. It's going to be happening quicker than you expect. It could be even happening towards the beginning of the month here, and that's kind of why you have kind of a guard up here. But this could be the one, right, Libra? This could be, and you have give your relationship a chance. So this Spirit is saying, you know, this might be somebody worth your time. You know, you need to have faith here, right? The situation is calling for you to have faith. It's more than just passion with this person, okay? They may have had to take some time away from you in order to heal, right? They may have needed some time away, but at the same time, they may have needed that time in order to process what they're feeling. And I feel like, so if they have taken a step back from you, it's in an effort, they're going to come back and express how they feel. And they're just hoping that you're willing to listen. But it is in an effort to get you back, because when I cut the deck, I saw, wow, and this time I saw calling in your soulmate, but the first time I saw engagement. So I do think that there's a high probability of, after the month of July, maybe leading into August, you may actually get into a commitment with this person. We'll see how the energies work out for you in August. But yeah, I do feel that you're experiencing a separation here. You may just kind of be exploring your options. Nothing too serious. I just feel like maybe there's somebody that's like, ooh, kind of interesting. And I do feel like the person that you are in separation from is the one that's doing the healing, and that's why you're just kind of like chilling. But you will have a conversation with this person sooner than you're expecting. Yeah, this could be the one that you're supposed to be with here, but you may just be unsure, right? You may be untrusting, and Spirit is kind of trying to guide you to trust, trying to let your guard down here. Okay, let's look at the advice that Spirit has for you for this month. Can you tell me what your advice is for Libra as they enter the month of July? We have reconsider. So you may be doing a lot of thinking here about the options that you have. Maybe you're thinking, maybe it's better for me to leave this job, leave this partnership. Maybe it's better for me to stay at this job, stay at this partnership. You're just doing a lot of thinking and reconsidering your options here. And it's okay to do that. They're saying look closely here at what you've got, okay? Let's talk about this Four of Pentacles. All right. Ask your angels. Okay, so going back to that that Four of Pentacles that we saw in the beginning here, about the lessons that you've learned and the healing that's taken place for you. If you know, if you're unsure of what to do in this situation or this scenario, you need to talk to your angels. Let's get one more for that. Not the right time. So again, it may not be the right time yet for you to open up to someone or to make any big moves. Let's see, what else did we have down there? Expect powerful change. Okay, so again, so if you are wanting to connect deeper with someone here, it's not the right time yet, all right? But things are going to change and for the better. So you'll see that as the month progresses. But you just kind of have to surrender to the process. All right, let's look at this Nine of Wands. Okay, yeah, you're very determined, and Spirit is saying don't stop. Okay, keep going. Whatever decisions you're making, whatever choices that you're making here that are, number one, helping you rebalance. Number two, if this is about letting your guard down and accepting the way that things are, don't stop doing it. All right, keep it up. You may have some friends around you that are helping you with those decisions that you're making. All right, let's look at this Queen of Wands energy. Perfect. We have compromise. Okay, yeah, and I see that a lot with this King of Swords as well, is a rebalancing, right? And that compromises the scales as well. So I feel like you're making choices here and decisions that are good for both parties involved, and also just benefit you, right? You may come to some sort of compromise here with a romantic partner as well. I feel like you are approaching the situation with a lot of logic rather than feelings. But all in all, that's going to improve the health of the situation. Yeah, this is about romance here. This is going to actually be really good for you. Whatever decisions you make, whatever compromise you come to towards the end of the month of July is going to be really good for you. So even if things don't seem... Yeah, it is up to you though, right? So you have the free will. But even if things don't seem like they're going to be good, I think you just have to give it a little time here. All right, and let's look at their energy leaving the month of July with this Queen of Cups reversed. Peaceful resolution. Okay, what else? You're just like letting go. You're like, okay. And you're ready. Okay, so you're resolving some situation here. And it will come back around within the next few weeks is what I'm feeling. So again, if you are coming to a compromise with someone here, so this is kind of how I see it. I see the beginning energy here, your energy moving into the month is, you know, obviously your energy moving into the month. The Four of Pentacles, this first energy here is also kind of like that beginning energy, beginning of the month. The Nine of Wands is your middle of the month. The Queen of Wands is like your towards the end of the month. So it doesn't weird me out at all that these are kind of similar here and that these are kind of similar here. So what I'm thinking is that you're kind of coming to some sort of compromise with a love relationship with someone, and you're kind of like, okay, you know what, maybe it's better for us to just be in a little more of a separation. Maybe it's okay that we just take a little time apart, or that there's distance, or whatever the case is here. It's like, it's okay, you come to some sort of good compromise with them, but at the same time you do miss them, or there's some sadness to it. But just know that, you know, ending things peacefully here, moving on from whatever it is, whatever needs to be let go of, it's a good choice. And within the next few weeks, you'll either be able to see this person again or come into some sort of a better place with them, I would say, because you're ready for something real. And there's a lot of changes, again, a lot of changes that are happening. Cut the deck and no need to worry, sitting right there. So please don't get yourself worried here. There's going to be a good opportunity here coming within the next few weeks. All right. And that goes into the month of August when I say within the next few weeks. Okay. So Libra, beautiful Libras, thank you so much for watching. Please leave me a like or a comment if this reading resonated for you. I love to hear about it, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.